actually. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. Why you stunting on the block? You can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
A dream, I had a vision. I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chuck to the air right away. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's shot. Open man down the field. It's Olave. They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Saints first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll run a draw now. It's Camara. He's got it. That's a first down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs.
And this offense just continues to methodically move the ball down the field here on their opening drive, Mike. And I think defensively, they've got to figure something out. Otherwise, this has the looks for one of those long days in the office.
It's a give now to Camara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
To the air is Shuck. Here's a screen coming for Camara. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Operating out of the gun. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take them out of field goal range.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Not going to get away here. Great coverage. They pin him down inside the 5-yard line.
On the ready.
Here's Young now to throw right away. He's got the first-round pick, Teteroa McMillan. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Let's go. Ready?
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Ready? Break.
It is 2nd and 9.
Ready? Cut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Open man is Horn. It's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third down, they need 5.
Set. Ready. Red 38. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got a man! That's McMillan! His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Mario Davis on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Ready, set.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Red, sight. Let's go now. Yellow 43. Green jack.
Back to throw, Young. That's going to be intercepted. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Chuck. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, New Orleans.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Saints first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. It is brought in the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. For Tyler Shough, keep that football. That's his first career touchdown pass in the NFL.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Claude Ray. Come on, set. Set.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 1 quarter in the books. The Saints out on top and will return to Charlotte
1st and 10 at
in a
the
moment.
49-yard line.
Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready. Set. Cut.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 with Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop.
47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
30. Cut.
Here's Young to throw. To the right side, he finds McMillan. He's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Here we go. Here. Cut. Cut.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. Now McCaffrey loses the football. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it. So not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact the drive keeps going. It's a 1st down. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Here we go. 52 blast. Blue 32. 10 cycle.
Here's Young. The catch made by McMillan. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Panthers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. first down. They'll start out with Kamara.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Viking 18.
On the give, this is Kamara. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. In motion goes Cooks. They'll go play action here with Chuck. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. A give up the middle with Kamara. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
It's a gain of 9.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and a yard. In motion is Hill. Throwing on 2nd down, shot. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now shut. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Take over.
Bootleg, it is shut. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready up.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
A run here with Kamara. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing is shot. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver are on the same page on that last pass.
For the Saints field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
Rupee's kick is good. And the Saints will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Blue striker. Set, ready. 45. Check.
Young to throw on first down. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Now Prater tack on the extra point. He's got it. Panthers are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Saints 10. Matt Prater set to kick off.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Olave is the motion man. Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. Got it into the hands of Olave. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shuck. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Olave is the motion man. Now Kamara. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
the air is shut. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is shut. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long extended drives. It is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Escaping to his left. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready, hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Headed left, buying time. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch, can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
3rd down and 3.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22, set.
To throw is Young. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Sit down. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. Young. He'll air it out down the middle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back with the 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35.
Set, ready. Red, set.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made by Mario Davis. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
On the set.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Clock shot 45. White. Ready?
Young. The second down throw is incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Third and 9.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. A gain there of 15. It's a Carolina first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Black ball. Hut.
To throw, Young. Open man is Horn. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards for pickup there. It's good for a Panther first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 21-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Down.
He'll give to McCaffrey on the option. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Set. Set. Hunt.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And nothing there. He'll duck forward just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Ready.
They'll go. Young. That's taken in, and he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Carolina. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Shaheed now to return it. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
It's Kamara. Room to run at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Play action, it's Shuck. That one caught Devon Valez. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Pistol give to Kamara. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first down, Shuck. Lave works 3. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and A quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. 19 tight. Not crap ball 80.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Nick Scorton in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on first, the tackle for loss on second, and now it brings up 3rd and long.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Chuck. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Mario Davis on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Green. Let's go now. Black force. Ready.
To throw is Young. That's taken in by McMillan. He gets free. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Shaheed now to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
On second down, it's Shuck. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And that'll set up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll indeed go, and it is Shuck. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go, set.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Ready. Here we go. Hunt.
Here's Young. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one at reach.
He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
Pickup of 2 brings up second and goal at the Saints' 4-yard line.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Come on, set, ready.
McCaffrey will take it in. Touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Prater on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Saints 13.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Saints take the first first down at their own 26-yard line.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From the 33, here's second down and 2. In motion is Hill. He'll go again here with Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw in this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
This will be a Saints first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on third down, and they just can't make a play.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Throwing is Shuck. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, New Orleans. From the gun, it's Shuck. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. A good spot here, second and a yard.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
To the air is Shuck. That one out wide for Kamara. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away,
the coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. They'll go, and here's Shuck. will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw is shut. That's going to be pulled in. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
Mike, we hear that term, run after catch.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. It's a give now to Kamara. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Now Shuck, rolling to the left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. Not sure they needed to take the timeout, but take it with them. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.